Hey, welcome to the Razzle Dazzle Show, a podcast where we make connections through the lens of video games and all things pop culture. We're your hosts, Jared and Mauro.
Hi.
And welcome to Delta episode number 65 for the month of July. If this is your first Delta series episode, this is basically a series of episodes where we take the time to catch up with each other about what's been going on in the past month, and it's the home of our signature Delta Quest D&D session towards the end. Please let us know what you think about this episode somewhere on the internet, and be sure to follow us on our socials and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Links to them are down below. And with all that being said, it's Razzle Dazzle time.
Wow, this is our first Delta Quest or Delta episode without Chaz.
I don't think so.
Delta?
I don't think that's true. I don't think, no.
It's not. We've done a Delta without Chaz before?
Yeah, remember that side quest?
With the chicken, yeah.
With the chicken, it was
man.
It was last May because it was my birthday. It was my birth month, and my gift was the Cloak of Invincibility. And Chaz was just sleeping on the street.
Right.
In that town.
Man, I can't believe that Chaz in real life
he's
just
asleep.
got abducted by aliens.
In his sleep.
Well, like the reason that he got abducted by aliens the other night, which is why he can't be here, and he was left on the moon. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that one.
He's still asleep. That's the thing. If Chaz isn't here, he's asleep.
Yeah, he hasn't woken up. Like, he got abducted, was left on the moon by the aliens, and he's still asleep. The only reason we know this is because I saw him on my microscope, and he's like up there. He's like taking a nap.
Your microscope?
I don't know how he's gonna get... Yeah, my microscope, because the moon is so small.
Oh, that's
right,
that makes sense.
You ever looked up at the sky and seen how small that thing is? It's like tiny.
Yeah. It's like it could fit. It could fit in the palm of my hand, you know.
Right. It's just kind of far away, so like, you know. But yeah, he's up there. So I don't know how he's gonna get back down. I hope he, like, you know, when he wakes up he figures that one out. But for now, you know, we're here.
We're here.
The real reason is that we didn't tell him about this Delta episode. We just started.
That is also not true. It's fine. July.
But yeah, July. Wow. What's your July been like, Jared?
It's been hectic. It's a lot of shit's been happening. But the best part, and I think, well, there's a couple things. I said right before we started recording that I'm only going to talk about one thing, but now that I'm thinking about it, no, there's some actual, like, other cool shit happen. Freaking X-Men 97 season 2 is coming out. 6 episodes in, I think, as of recording. It's great. I'm loving it. It's a good time. Shout outs to the voice actors that we know from the show. Shout outs to the producers, the executive producers that we know from the show. You guys are amazing. You guys are doing a great job. Really happy to be seeing the amazing product that you guys are putting out, the amazing stories that you're telling. And yeah, it's great so far. But other than that, because I don't want to talk about it without the season being over and, of course, spoilers. But the other thing, the main thing, is Chaz, even though he was abducted by aliens, he was kind enough to get me a copy of The Adventures of Elliot, a Millennium Tale, or The Millennium Tales. It is Square Enix's latest release. It's a 2D HD pixel art. So visually the style of Octopath Traveler, with the gameplay basically being Zelda. It's Square Enix making a Zelda game with beautiful pixel art and effects and lighting, with an amazing score and top tier voice acting, and great gameplay, because you can't mess up a Zelda game, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, literally. Just follow the formula, you'll be fine.
I say that, and yet I have very, very harsh thoughts on certain actual Zelda games. But it is a near perfect game for me. Near perfect. I would give it a 9.5 out of 10.
What's robbing it from that final 0.5?
Well, before I even start with negative, I'll start with the positives. So, beautiful, gorgeous art. The pixel art is phenomenal. Like
It
it's
is. I'm looking at it right now. It is. It is. It's beautiful.
there's I can't I can't describe it justice on an audio podcast, and no praise is good enough for how good it looks because it is visually so impressive for me. Um, because as of this moment, I've barely touched Octopath Traveler, so I don't have much other reference points for it. So for me, it's just visually stunning. I love how it's like a mixture of isometric, top down, 2.5D stuff. You know, it's the lighting is so good. It's just everything is great about it. The voice acting, it's getting a lot of flack because of the fairy companion. Uh, for
Just
Zelda
like Zelda.
fans, yeah, for Zelda fans, we all know of a certain fairy that gets very annoying that people don't like. But
Right. Fi from Skyward Sword, right?
yeah, exactly. Ah, man, I love Fi. Like for as much hand holding she gives, like I still can't help but feel an emotional connection to her because she's amazing. Um, no, it's her
Yeah.
name. Her name in Ellie is actually Faye because she's a fairy.
Oh wow. Ha ha ha. Cute.
And you know
So
she's like a little kid. You know she's like a little kid fairy. You know, so like so
That's fine.
she talks a lot, and yeah, this is kind of like not baby's first Zelda, but like this is meant to be an entry level type of game to this type of genre, and that's fine. But you also have the option of turning off how often your support character talks and gives hints. So, you know, if there's an option to turn it off, I don't think it's even a problem. It's not even something to discuss. But everybody else's acting is, you know, voice acting is incredible. The lead actor for Elliot is amazing. Previous guest on the show, Natalie Van Sistine, is also one of the lead characters. Shout outs to her. She's the voice of Your Forger in Spy Family, among many other things. So when I saw that in the credits, I was like, "Yo, we know her. That's amazing. Good for her." Being a part of such a great game. So yeah, the voice acting top notch. The story is really good. It's really solid, even though there's time travel stuff involved, and multiple playthroughs needing to be had to 100% the game, like I did. It just flows naturally. It flows really well on how the structure was set up. It like ending A just leads into ending B and leads into the true ending. It's just I don't know. It blends so well together. And the gameplay itself, like I said, it's Zelda. It's like I'm a
It's what,
giant
like
Zelda fan.
it's
Like
it's fighting puzzles.
fighting puzzles, you get uh a good variety of weapons. I think 6 different weapons, and Faye also gets 5 power-ups, all to help you traverse and soft puzzles and stuff like that. So yeah, and I think this comes to and leaving it off on the gameplay, I think this is where it gets to be like the thing that prevents it from being a perfect game for me is you have 6 weapons and you have 5 fairy powers that Faye gets. Okay. The first weapon is a sword, standard, right? You get a sword and a shield at the very start. Cool. That's expected. Cool. The next weapon you get, I think it's a spear. Okay, that's cool. Just a different way to play the game. Cool. It doesn't do anything to solve puzzles or help you traverse in any way. All right. Then you get the hammer, which is really useful because there are like nail pegs scattered throughout the world that you need the hammer to like hammer down to unlock a new path. That's helpful. That's solves puzzles. That helps you access new areas. Cool. You have a boomerang, which is great. It doesn't help you pick up
Nice.
items, but it helps you pick up like, you know, the currency and things that enemies drop. Cool. It doesn't help you pick up anything else. But it's still cool. A boomerang is cool as hell. But it doesn't do anything else, right? So okay. Then you get all of them. Then you get bombs. Okay, that's obviously useful in any Zelda game to unlock new
Very
paths.
Zelda, right?
Very Zelda. And I think you also get a bow and arrow, which is again it's a classic item for a Zelda game. Doesn't help you solve any puzzles. There's no eye puzzles where you gotta shoot an eye or nothing. No, no. It's just there if you want to use it. Cool.
I mean,
And
it's nice to have some like some ranged weapons.
yes, there's a lot of ranged weapons, and that leads me to the last one and my favorite, the chain and sickle. You're
Oh,
basically, throwing this thing around, whipping it back and forth. It's a really cool weapon to use. I love it a lot, but it doesn't do anything to solve puzzles or help you traverse. It's like the closest thing it could be is like a hook shot, where like it pulls you to something, but it doesn't pull you. You pull enemies towards yourself to hit them more. So I break these all down to say that there are some common threads these weapons are sharing, right? Now, for the fairy powers, all of these are meant for specific puzzles or traversal, right? There's a fire one where you get to light lanterns or whatever to, standard Zelda puzzle. You light these all up, da 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 da. You unlock the door or you get a chest, whatever. You get a teleport, which allows you to skip over gaps and stuff, You get a dash where you can just go faster, which is very helpful. And you also get a copy ability where there's two Elliots at the same time, so double the firepower. All of these are extremely useful. So where's the problem? The problem is half of the weapons you get in Elliot don't solve for anything except for variety for gameplay. Like it solves for variety of how the player wants to play. And that's fine. And I love that there is that option. But if this is going to be a game similar to Zelda, I would like for there to be more instances where some of these other weapons, like the bow, like the boomerang, like the spear, are kind of required. Otherwise, the only thing you need to beat the game is the sword, the bombs, and the hammer. Those are the only useful weapons for puzzles and traversing and for story beats. Everything else doesn't matter unless you want to use those weapons and that fits your playstyle. Again, I like having that. I want that. But I also kind of want to use them more. I want there to be more use for them other than if you want to use it. Does that make sense?
no, yeah, absolutely. That is a solid critique for the missing point 5 because it's true. It's true. If you're going to take the time to implement these weapons, there should be specific puzzles that require the bow and arrow, that require the chain and sickle, right? I they could have implemented those. They could have implemented a couple where like you literally cannot move forward without shooting something down or something. But like if you wanted to play the rest of the game with or if you wanted to deal with every combat encounter with like a sword and shield, you could. You right? Like I
Yeah.
get it. I understand. I understand that. That's valid. That's valid.
And and I understand it's a hard thing to balance because the fairy powers kind of solve for anything else that the weapons could potentially do. Like the boomerang and the bow are very long range weapons and they can solve for potentially some of the same problems that you might come across, but also Faye has a long range fire attack that can also do the same thing. There's not like different types of arrows that you can use, like different elements, like a fire, ice, lightning, light arrow that doesn't exist in this game. But
Right. I mean, yeah,
like
there could have been more justification for these aside from like, hey, if you want to use them. When game mechanics double up on things like that, like the bow and arrow being a long range weapon, but then also the boomerang being one, and on top of that you have a fairy power. Like that's already too much in my
yes,
opinion. So I understand.
I don't know. I think I'm spoiled because I love having the variety. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. You know what I mean? So like this is not a complaint at all. This is a critique. This is not a negative, but it's not a positive. It's just a neutral thing that I feel like if there were more specific puzzles, because you also travel to 4 different time periods. Maybe for a specific time period, this weapon is more useful than the others. I'd be fine with that, you know. But that's not the case. Like again, this is a non-problem, but would it be nice for there to be a little bit more for it? Yes, but again, it's the only thing that's keeping it for me to be a 100% perfect game. But I will say right now that this is my game of the year. It is my game of the year
Wow.
contender as of right now, as of recording, as of for the month of July. I love this game so freaking much. Like I said, I 100%ed it. I platinumed it. I did everything, all under 24 hours. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
I did not stop playing this game. You know, like I
That's
spent so long playing this.
what a sell, dude. What a sell.
It's fantastic. Like I don't like, and it's come in a point in my life where like one of the heavy themes of the game is hope is always there. So like it's like emotionally it's become it has helped a lot with what's going on right now in my life. So this game is very important to me in a lot of ways. So like I would highly recommend it to anybody interested, and it's a great game to just get into this type of genre to begin with. And I want more. And also, as cat lovers, you get to collect and pet with cats. Like that's awesome. There's a lot of cats are heavily featured in this game. There's a narrative reason and also just because, and I love it and I want more and I want another game right now, Square Enix. Thank you. Okay, love you. Bye-bye. But yeah, that's me.
That's honestly, I don't know if it's because I miss um 2.5D games, or because you did such a good job of selling me on this. Like, what a pitch. But I'm very interested in this game. Um it sounds amazing. It genuinely sounds like something that I can like get my hands on and then like not let go of for a little while. And obviously I love the fact that Zelda, like I'm familiar with the world and all that, but I'm down for let's call it a Zelda clone for lack of a better word. And I
Yeah.
don't mean that disparagingly. I do not mean that disparagingly at all. I feel like there should be more Zelda clones out there. Um, but yeah, man, I mean, that's great. My month is also video game centered. Who would have thunk? Specifically, a game that I've been waiting on for since before I even knew that it was real, right? A couple years ago, I started hearing whispers about a potential remake of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. And even though I looked at that and saw what the people were saying and thought to myself, you guys are fucking delusional, I also am delusional, so I started following it as well. And now, lo and behold, here we
It's
are.
real.
It's real and it's out, and I still remember the reveal and thinking, "Oh my God, this game is over a month away. I can't wait that long." And now it's been out for a month, and oh my God, it's great. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced has put Assassin's Creed back on the map for me. I have not played an Assassin's Creed game since I have not genuinely played an Assassin's Creed game since Origins. I played through a lot of Origins and I really liked it because it was new. Like, I did not like Unity was okay, and I did not like Syndicate. Origins was nice. I was right off of, like, I had just finished The Witcher 3 for my upteenth time, and I'm like, I need something like this. And then Origins came out, and I'm like, oh my God, it's cool. It's this, it's new. It's the same thing, but it's new. Odyssey was the next one after that, and it was more of the same, but also kind of like, oh, this is getting very big, but there's not a lot of substance. And then Valhalla came out after that, and I played maybe like an hour of that before I dropped it because it was just sometimes bigger isn't better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Um, so I had pretty much like I didn't even look at shadows. And no, I don't care about like all the online discourse. I didn't look at it because I'm like I don't like if it's just another and Mirage, right? Like, there were two. Mirage came out. I barely paid attention to that one. I didn't even care about shadows. But this game, I acknowledge that it is a nostalgia factor, right? And like we need to acknowledge that, right? That this is not a new game. It is a new piece of media, but it is not really a new game. It is just a remake of a game that's already been beloved.
Yeah.
And I have my issues with that, but I'm also a human, so I'm very happy that it came out. I have been having so much fun with this game, man. I mean, it's everything that I loved about the original one, but also like it has so many new things. Like there is a part, right, where I remember playing the old game because I played that other game so much that I started noticing flaws. I started noticing, hey, this could have been better. Like there should have been more, interactions here. Like where did Edward sleep between these two missions?
Sure,
Like
yeah,
story-wise, it doesn't make sense, And I remember one day I was so like it's like the Assassin's Creed equivalent of just driving the speed limit in GTA 5, I remember there was this one mission where after the thing, after the mission, the guy tells your character, "Hey, you're expected here tomorrow at noon." So I myself, as Edward, just walked the streets and went to the tavern and I spent the night, quote unquote, in the tavern, pretending to like sleep there. And I waited for the sun and I looked at the sunrise and it was very nice. And then I walked over and then I started the mission. Even though technically you could have started it right away, but I did that just to feel like, okay, like let me make this game feel alive. Wouldn't you fucking know it? In the remake, after you finish this mission, the game prompts you to go to the tavern and spend the night at the tavern. Like, dude, what? I'm in love with this game. The attention to detail is insane. The missions are exactly the same pretty much. The cutscenes are also the same, but there's like little things added. But the in between, it makes the world feel alive. Like it's not an RPG. They were very adamant on letting you know that it is not an RPG, but in a lot of ways it feels like one. I'm walking around and there's like I hear dialogue that sounds interesting, so I walk over just so I can hear the NPCs talking, and it turns out to be like an actual like they're talking about this what was it? So and so buried something at the edge of the island by the tower, and they don't want like this other person to know. No marker shows up, no quest line shows up, but I heard them say that, and I'm like, well, I know where this is. So I walked over there, and I get a prompt to dig up a trunk, and I get new sales, and I'm like, whoa, that's so cool. Like I just interacted with the world, and it gave me a reward. Yeah. I love that, and I love that it's just, like it incentivizes the fact that there was no marker, that there was no like, pop up banner, whatever. It makes me want to explore this world, not just to get all the collectives, like or like to cross off things on the map, but to actually like, okay, well, like, what if I was this person? What would he do if he heard so and so? Like, okay, cool. But yeah, like I've been having a lot of fun with it. I haven't had a ton of time to play it because life exists and things happen. But the times that I do get to play it, I've enjoyed it thoroughly. There was also something else that I wanted to talk to you. I just didn't to you about, but I didn't want to interrupt you. I dreamt 2 or 3 days ago that I was Link. And I was
okay.
Yeah. I dreamt that I was Link and I was in a forest. And I knew that I wasn't Link, but I was dressed like Link, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm Link. and I was in a forest and I was surrounded by blobs and I couldn't like get away from them. I like every time I tried, like the blobs didn't know I was there, but I'm like, I can't walk down this path. There are blobs there. They're gonna get me. So I gotta, go around the tree. Oh no, there are blobs over here too. So let me go through the bushes. Oh no, there are blobs over here too. I don't know what to do. This forest looks really nice though, so I'm just gonna stay here. It was that. That was the whole dream. But I thought about it when you were talking about Zelda, and I don't know, I thought it was funny.
That
It's
is
a cool thing to bring up.
hilarious.
Yeah. Also, this month, this isn't really about this month. This is something that I'm gonna set up, and then I'll talk about it next Delta.
Okay.
Or I guess I'll continue. But this upcoming month, I have a lot of things happening, and I want to know your take on this because okay, let me tell you first, right? So this Saturday, it is a coworker's birthday, so we're going to the beach. The following Saturday I have nothing, but the Saturday after that I have another birthday, a friend of mine. We're also going to the beach, and then we're going to a restaurant. The weekend after that, it is a friend of my girlfriend's birthday, so we're going to another restaurant. The weekend after that, my sister is going to this like she's going to Anna Maria Island, and the family's like renting out this like house by the beach. So we're gonna go over there just because we were invited. And then the weekend after that, we're going to Boston, me and Sarah. I both want and don't want to do any of that.
Okay.
Like I'm excited for all of that. Like I am excited for all of that. I want to go to all of these things individually, right? But at the same time, every weekend it's a thing. So I both don't want to do any of that. Like I'd rather just stay home. But I also will get like massive like social backlash and FOMO if I don't go to those things. You know what I mean? So like, and like next month I'll talk to you and I'll tell you how it went. But how do you feel about that sort of thing where you both do and don't want to do something, but you have to do it? Like you don't have to, but
man.
like you're gonna do it.
Oh, I feel that way about editing. so often. Oh my god. How do I feel? I feel like that's normal. Just first of all, let me just say, out of anybody I know, you always have something planned. There's always a birthday of someone you know, or someone you know who knows the other person. It's there's like every freaking week you always know someone who's having a birthday or some celebration or party or whatever that you're going to. Like, bro, you're the most popular kid on the block.
Well, no, but okay. No, I get it. Yes, but continue.
These are facts. Okay.
Okay. They are facts. I do have a lot of functions that I like appear in.
Yes. I feel like that's completely understandable about not wanting to do the thing, but also like you want, like I get it. Like it's a never-ending struggle, I think, especially like people in our generation, I think, where we value the time we have to ourselves, and the time we get to decompress and like do our own thing, but we also value the people that are around us, and we want to support them, especially if it's something important like a birthday. Like, yeah, this guy's special to me, this person's special to me. It's their special day, they want me to be there for them. Yeah, I'm gonna do it because I care about this person. That makes total sense.
Right.
If it's somebody that like you kind of don't know, that you're only acquainted to, okay, yeah, if I don't have anything else, I'll show up. But like if I have two close friends' birthdays back to back, and acquaintance is between that and a trip I have with my partner, I'm sorry, dude, I'm gonna take a break. And maybe we'll get closer
which
later.
Makes sense. Like if there's one thing off this list I can knock off, it would be the friend of my girlfriend's birthday. But she really wants to go to that, and I don't think it's fair that well, I mean, the thing is, like, she's also friends with my friends, so she's going to But I don't know. Like,
Then you're not going for the birthday person. You're going to be there with your other friends that you have mutual connections with.
yes, right, exactly. So it's one of those things where I both am grateful, I guess, that I have the opportunity to go to all these things, that I'm not like alone and friendless, but also like I crave the days where I'm alone, and I feel like those days are so few and far between.
Yeah.
But then when I actually get those days,
You don't do anything.
I don't do anything.
Yeah.
I don't do anything, dude.
Same.
Like I'll wake up at like noon, and I'm like, well, that's my day. Like,
yeah. Yeah. What
Fuck.
else? What else are you gonna do except make dinner and then watch one thing and then go back to sleep? No, I get it. Like I'm the same exact way. Like I've had, like there are times where I edit, I don't know, like half a dozen episodes within a week. That's a lot, by the way. And
Yeah,
I'm not.
yes.
And I'm talking about our normal episodes, let alone breaking protocol.
Right.
Let alone that. So there are times where I do a lot in 1 week, and then for like the next 3 weeks to a month, I haven't opened up Audition. You know what I mean? I haven't edited anything, and that's fine. You know, and the point is, like, it's okay to make the time for yourself, especially if you're already putting enough time to take care of other business that you still want to do. You know, like I get what you're saying, but like think of it this way. Is that acquaintance gonna be upset if you're not there? If you are not there?
Well, no, but
Okay. Then who are you hurting?
Well, my girlfriend's gonna be there, and she wants me to be there, so it's like, okay, like I'm gonna be there.
Okay. But
It's not like I'm not okay. I am complaining, but I'm not saying like, oh my god, I can't get out of this. Like I can, but I'd feel worse if I did than if I actually just went, because I know that I'm gonna go and I'm gonna have like a good time, right? More or less. But like whatever. Like it's a restaurant. So I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna talk. So like it's gonna be okay. And then like they're going like we're going racing afterwards. I don't really know. Like I thought we were gonna watch a race, but no, we're gonna be doing the racing. So I don't.
well, it's okay. So you didn't share that to begin with.
Well, like everything is different. Like every week, like one week it's like a beach and then an Airbnb. The other one is like a beach and then a restaurant. The other one is a restaurant and then some sort of racing that I'm still not entirely sure how is gonna work. And then the other one is like an actual,
So like go-karting?
Maybe, I don't
Okay.
know. Well, I feel like if it was go-karting, she would have said go-karting, but whatever.
Well,
it doesn't matter.
yeah.
Look, what matters is that in September I'm doing absolutely nothing with nobody ever.
There you go.
Like that's it. Yeah, like that's and I feel like I'll be okay. Like I can tell people no in September because I just said yes to you a bunch of times.
Sure.
Right.
For the original question, what do I think? I think you should prioritize the people, the people who you're the closest with for these events. And yeah, you know, your partner wants you to be there for her friend's birthday, but also you and her are going to Boston the week after. Like, come on, give and take.
Yeah,
give and take.
That's right.
Like,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. That's right.
But
yeah,
also,
of course.
racing. That actually sounds fun.
That's
How
the
often do
thing,
you do
right?
that,
That's
you
the
know?
thing. Like,
I don't know.
exactly. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, in my brain, I understand where I can say no, but when am I gonna get the chance to like do that? Like, okay, I have to make an exception here.
Okay,
but then it's like,
who's paying for the racing?
Oh no, like we're paying for the racing. Like we have to, you know. It's
then never mind.
No. Like I'm going to the thing. I'm going to the race. My question was, how do you feel about these? Like, I both want to and don't want to sort of situations. Oh, actually, hold on. Excuse me. Forget all that. Literally, forget the last 8 minutes.
Okay.
I played The Quarry this month. Have you heard of The Quarry? Yeah, I forgot about that. Have you heard of The Quarry?
You literally meant forget everything.
Yeah, literally, like all that. I don't care about any of that anymore.
Quarry.
Okay, it's
survival game. The survival game.
Yes, it's a it's like Until Dawn. You've heard of Until Dawn, right?
Yeah. This looks like the image literally looks like Dead by Daylight, but
It's the Dead by Daylight is like a
no,
multiplayer online sort of thing.
I know.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
no, it kind of no, you're right though. You're right though. It looked like the picture, like the
Visually,
promo thing looks right. It's but it's like Until Dawn in the sense that you play as multiple characters and you make choices, and if you make the wrong choice in like chapter 2,
Yeah.
certain characters will die in chapter 5 or like some dumb shit like
Sure.
that.
Yeah.
Right, but it was fun. It was actually very fun. I think I got a really bad ending. Like most people died. But that's because it's not because I made the wrong choices. It's because I like failed in certain like quick time events. And that's just how life goes sometimes.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, no, the quarry was really fun. Unfortunately, I spent like the past like 9 minutes talking about some dumb bullshit.
It's not
this
dumb.
month,
It's a solid question, and I think, like I said, I think it's okay to feel that way about wanting to do something, but you actually don't have the energy to do it. And this is me trying to take my own advice. Like if you are at the point at that time really struggling to do the thing you want to do. For me, play a video game. Like it's been hard to just focus on a video game. Actually, I'm thankful for Elliot. But anyways, playing a video game, editing, because I do enjoy editing and I do enjoy recording and all this stuff. I love working on the show and all this. Like even if you find it hard to do the things that you want, sometimes even that you need a break from. And that's something I've been learning this month. And been trying to take my own advice. Like. Right. Too much of one thing is a bad thing, and that includes good things. Fun things.
Yeah, no, I agree. I feel well, I think in this instance I have a sort of good balance. It's like it's a very how do I say this? It's a very extreme on both ends balance where like I'm doing a lot one month and then I'm doing nothing the next month, but I feel like it's fine.
Okay.
This month I just didn't have the luxury of like one weekend yes, one weekend no. Apparently a lot of people were born.
Thanksgiving must have been busy. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know. Right.
Be thankful for these birthdays. I don't know what to tell you.
It's fine. Anyways, that was my month. That was your month. We have no Chaz here. I feel like next month it's gonna be interesting. He got abducted by aliens.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll be ready. I wonder if he'll wake up next month. I wonder. We'll see.
I wonder. Anyways, that's that. You wanna pretend to be wizards or something?
Onwards.
Onwards. Tonight, on a very special episode of The Delta Quest, as Pike stands before his gathered council and says the following words,
"It's dinner time!"
he can't help but travel backwards in time to a more chaotic yet less planned. Me, bro. How do I say this? Oh my God. Okay.
Planned. Wink, wink. Improv. No, I'm kidding.
Glass breaks, shattering, and off through the window jumps to Pike with his elfish ears and a knife in his mouth and a bag like a sack held onto, and he had no plan. He's just falling. You're falling. Scream, Pike. Followed closely by a grandma goblin. Her name is, oh man, what's her name?
Nana.
Nana the goblin. Nana is a little old lady goblin, and she jumps off and she goes, watch your head, roll when you fall. Immediately followed by this giant brute half orc named Brahma, who who just barrels through and breaks like not only the remainder of the glass but also the outside of the window, barreling through, making a ruckus, but just being like, "Watch out below," in a very, very like whispery voice. And at the very end, a tiefling carrying a harp, small harp, walks up. Doesn't run, doesn't jump, just walks up and looks down and goes, "Well, I suppose I will have to make my exit now. Farewell. Parting is such sweet sorrow." And she plays a tune on her harp as the guards behind yell, "Stop her!" And she just jumps off. This is Viola. And she falls gracefully and lands on top of Brahma, who is on top of Pike, who is on top of Nana, who is face down on the floor. This right here is Pike's old party. And you guys have just semi-successfully robbed the Bank of Fairwood. Pike, you're up.
Brahma, will you get off me? We need to go.
I'm sorry. Here we go. And Brahma gets up. There are guards chasing you guys down the street. Viola, gets off of Brahma, and Nana's already, running. She's sprinting. She says, "Come on, suckers, catch up, keep up if you can." And Brahma goes, "Oh, well, I could have carried her, but it looks like she's fine." And he starts barreling through as well, and Viola says, "Oh, running is unbecoming. Pike, let's stroll."
Stroll?
And
we don't have time for that. Listen, I'll meet you guys back at the rendezvous point. Misty Step, smoke bomb.
Some smoke, completely overtakes the entire area, and when the smoke clears, Pike is gone, Brahma's gone, Nana's gone, and Viola is standing there with a mask on. It's one of those cabaret masks, right? And the guards show up, and she goes, "Oh, did you see some ruffians rug past here?" And she points in the opposite direction and goes, "They went that way." And if they follow her, they follow the path or whatever, and flash forward towards the rendezvous point, which is a I don't even know really how to say it. It's like a wagon, like those traveling circus wagons.
Yeah,
it's one of those. It's one of those, and it's parked about like a mile and a half outside of Fairwood, the city, and it is booming with activity right now. Nana is chugging her 5th mug of ale by the time Brahma walks in, and she was the party. She's the party up until this point. And she goes, "To a successful heist. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. Wipe your feet." "Oh, I'm sorry," Brahma says as he, walks in. He takes off his boots and, kind of tries his best to wipe them off.
I walk in with the sack of whatever we stole, and I go, "Are you guys ready to see what we just pulled?"
Viola, not misty steps, but essentially just kind of appears behind you, right, very silently, and goes, "Well, yes, let's see, let's take a look."
Okay, I dump it into the table in front of us. Dump the bag.
And you guys ended up getting a bunch of copper rods, right? And Nana looks at that and goes, "This isn't money. This is not money. Brahma, what is this?" And Brahma goes, "Well, I didn't pick this up. It was Viola." And Viola goes, "Well, I thought this, these were bonds. I thought this was more. This would have been more valuable theater-wise. I did need some copper to conduct electricity so the show could shine a little bit more. I didn't realize you guys were so dead set on getting money. The money will come from the performance."
The performance.
Yes, the performance. We're gonna put on a great show right now.
You mean we just broke in to one of the most tightly secured banks on this side of the country for copper rods for a show?
Yeah. Yes, if it's one of the most secure banks, it's going to have some of the best copper, no?
We could have gotten copper anywhere for cheaper than free. We could have just stolen them out of somewhere else, less secure. Like, we could have gotten so much more for our trouble.
What is this, money? If you had enough money to retire tomorrow, what then? What of the adventure? What of the chaos? What of that beating, that beating feeling inside of your heart?
I'll give you a beating feeling outside of your heart.
All right, enough. Brahma says as he, the half orc, as he puts his hands between you guys and pushes you away. He goes, well, let's at the very least, it was a successful heist. No, I mean I thought we were getting money, but we did get something, and we escaped relatively, unharmed, free.
I will say, we did just steal from one of the best tightly secured banks in the country.
You hear a thud, like a thunk, and then you feel one on the top of your head, and Nana, the goblin, she smacks you with the soup ladle, and she goes, "Stop taking her side. This is bad. We need money. I need to retire. I'm older than all three of you combined."
No. You're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying, if we can do this type of heist here, not only can we do it again, but we can hit somewhere bigger.
This was a fluke. We have failed in every other heist we have ever attempted. You hooligans are not good at your jobs.
That's not entirely true. What about that one time in Aquaphor?
I don't recall Aquaphor. I do recall Brahma not being able to show up to the actual heist because he was caught up helping some other old lady cross the street. She was faking it, I could tell. I have bad knees and I can cross the street.
Yeah, you have bad knees and yeah, you can run like the wind.
Okay, well, it's because I can run so fast that I have bad knees, okay? You know what? And she hits you with the soup ladle again. And Viola goes, well, hold on, guys. Failure is simply success wearing an ugly hat.
Yeah, you must know.
Excuse me?
Go on.
No, you go on. You are entirely excused. You will not be participating in my show, and you will not be wearing any of the many hats that I have handcrafted.
Oh, no. I'm shaking.
Well, you could... See, that's terrible acting, darling. Like, this is why you're not allowed in my shows, okay?
Okay.
And as you guys are, squabbling, sort of, you hear a knock on the door. Cluck, cluck, cluck. I get that's what your door sounds like. And Brahma opens it, and he goes, "Oh, hello." And outside stands a shady individual, this human wearing a cloak. And he's looking at he's looking at Brahma, and he's looking at you guys, and he goes, you guys just like robbed that bank, right?
No. What bank?
The Fairwood Bank?
Never heard of it.
Okay, good. But you did. I saw you do it.
No, you didn't.
I saw her, and he points to he points to Viola. He's like, I saw her jump fall out of the window, and then put on a mask, and then tell the guards that the thieves went one way, and then she followed you guys running to here. And Brahma and Nana look at Viola, and Viola goes, "Oh, the price of stardom! I have so many fans. They can't keep their eyes off of me."
What? Do you want an autograph or something?
Well, no. The shady collector says. He goes, "I'm actually." Well, okay. You don't know he was a collector until I just said that. The shady individual goes, well, no, I don't really want an autograph. I'm a collector, you see, and I've been looking for a group of individuals who are semi-successful in retrieving artifacts. I could hire a set of like real professionals, but that would cost a lot of money. And
What makes you think we're not real professionals?
well, I saw you
No, you didn't.
steal from the bank, and I literally just followed you over here.
No, you didn't.
If I I did. I so did. You but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine because
I want to roll for persuasion.
You want to roll to persuade this guy that saw you that he didn't see you?
Yes.
Okay. What do you have?
It's loading.
Oh my god.
I got a... Is that right? 27?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you don't pass, but there are two things. Well, all right. Let me tell you why you don't pass. Two things. First and foremost, the check was 30, right? I made it extremely high because he saw you. But also, I just realized you're using Pike, and Pike is level a gajillion right now, and this is supposed to be backstory Pike. But
right.
No. I did not tell you to make like a new Pike or like a copy and lower him down. So I'm just going to raise everything. So this really should have been like a level 60 check, but whatever. You try to persuade him, and even though you are very persuasive, he looks at you and he goes, you're a great liar, and that's halfway why I want to hire you. That exit that you guys pulled over there, that was trash. That was so bad. I'm just some nobody off the street, and I saw you. The only reason that the guards didn't follow you is because of the smoke bomb. Cool trick. But I can't afford professionals. So I will be hiring you guys, right? I mean, you need some money. You want some money?
In my point of view, being paid equals being a professional.
Nana just says, ditto, yes, absolutely, professional, so professional. What exactly, how much money would you be willing to give? And the man goes, I don't know, how much you want?
2,000 gold.
2,000 gold? Okay, all right, listen.
And this is the down payment, because we don't even know what you want yet.
Well, yeah, no, okay, no. Your down payment will be 500 gold, and then another 500 upon completion. And also, it's crazy that you even think that you deserve a down payment, but okay, fine. Here's the job. Can I come in? It's cold out here.
No. We don't like you yet, especially since you're not accepting our terms.
Brahma is like already showing up with like hot cocoa and a blanket, and he goes, "Oh, so we're not? He can't? We don't like him?"
No, we don't like him, but if he wants hot cocoa, he can have some, but you just can't come in yet.
And then Brahma gives the dude some hot cocoa, and he takes it. He goes, "Oh, this is thank you," and he takes a sip. He's like, "Wow, this is really good. Actually, you made this?" And Brahma goes, "Well, yeah, I made this." He's like, "Well, this is really good." And he goes, "Oh, thank you." And he's like, "No, this is like really good. Like you could start a tavern where you just sell hot cocoa instead of ale." And Brahma goes, "Oh, stop it. You're just saying that." And Nana's like, "I already know this like foolish cock holding thing going on here. What's with the money? Give me the money. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?" And the guy goes, "Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. Okay." And he takes another sip and he goes, "All right, listen. So, here's the thing. I'm a collector, right? I collect invaluable things, right? Like relics. And there is this particular necklace in the Ashtorn Caverns, underneath Ashtorn Manor, which is at the top of that hill." And then he points like outside to this like large hill right outside of the Fairwood town, city, wherever you guys were right now. And he's like, "I don't really care if you guys get caught or not. I don't care if they know that you guys stole it. I really just need it. And as long as it gets into my hands, I will pay you guys 1,000 gold." And Brahma goes, "Yeah, we'll do it." And Viola goes, "Oh, hold on a second, darling. We need to talk about this amongst ourselves." And she pulls Brahma back and pulls him, you, Pike, and Nana into a huddle. And she goes, "How are you feeling about this?"
I think severely underpaid. I think it's an easy score though.
Every score is an easy score, Nana says. As long as you dimwits do your part, okay?
Yeah, Viola.
And but I always do my part, darling.
You always do
I'm the
too
con
much.
artist. But there's no such thing as too much in theater. Honestly, more is more, right? I've heard people say less is more, and those people simply don't know what they're talking about.
Oh, I'm sure.
And the guy, he's outside. He's like, "Well, I can hear you guys talking. Like, can you hold on before I actually give you any money? Like, can you all tell me exactly what you do? Like, what are you?
Don't worry about it. You don't need to know. Discretion.
Well,
you're also paying for discretion.
Hold on. I'm not paying. I never said that. I'm not paying for discretion. Okay, I'm paying.
Well, you will now.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm paying for the relic. And if I'm giving you $500, what's a dollar? If I'm giving you 500 gold up front, I'd like to know what each of you are capable of, because it really just seems like you're like some traveling troupe of theater kids. And Viola goes,
the less you know, the better. We don't know who you are. You don't get to know who we are. You came to us.
Brahma raises his hand and he goes, "I'm a half-orc. I am very good at lock-picking, and I'm quite shy."
Brahma, for someone being so shy, you are the first to talk.
Well, he accepted my hot cocoa. He does that thing with his fingers where like he points his two index fingers towards each other's.
Sure.
And he goes, "Well, he took my hot cocoa and he gave me some compliments. You guys have never complimented me about my hot cocoa." And Nana goes, "Because it's fucking garbage. It's too hot. It burns my tongue." "Well, it's hot cocoa. It's supposed to be hot." "Well, it should be cold."
Listen, collector, we'll take the job.
Yes. Okay.
Also, that's 50 gold for the hot chocolate since you finished it and enjoyed it so much.
Wait, hold on. Okay, you guys are just scam artists.
Yeah, that's exactly what you pay us for.
Okay, well, no. The relic itself is worth the gold, but I'll like this hot cocoa right here. I could take this. I could take this to get appraised by my favorite bakery. Okay, they'd probably like 5 copper for the. What do you mean gold? 50 gold. Get out of here. Shut up.
Okay.
I'm just.
Then no deal.
I'm getting a. No deal for what? For the cocoa? I drank it.
Exactly. You owe us. You owe us for the cocoa.
I owe you.
The price is 50.
You 50.
The price is 50. The price is 50 gold.
He looks at Brahma. He goes, "Is this worth 50 gold?"
With all the compliments you were giving him? Yes.
He's about to
Do you
answer,
think
and
your
Nana
hot cocoa isn't worth 50 gold? It is that damn good, and this guy was lying to you if he doesn't pay it up. And you want to be friends with him?
He was about to answer, and Nana smacks him on top of the head with the soup ladle, and he's like, "Actually, that's a discount. It's worth 75 gold.
There
so
you go.
you pay up or don't." And the dude's like, "Oh, vultures," and he reaches into his bag and he goes, "Okay, all right, 50 gold for the hot cocoa, but your down payment, okay, of 500, you get 100 gold up front, and then 950 gold if you return the relic to me, okay?" And Viola goes, she's like, "You're just making a lot of noises. That doesn't really tell me anything." And then he turns to you, Pike, and he goes, "You what? Yes? No?"
All right. So I walk up to him, grab the money he's handing out. I grab him by the shoulders, turn him around, walk outside with him, and I tell him, all right, you got a deal. Okay, so we'll get you your pretty little necklace for whatever you want it for, and we'll get it to you by the end of 3 days from now. All right.
3 days from now. That's not gonna work. I need it tonight.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how long you were gonna plan this, DM. Okay, then we'll get it to you later tonight by sunrise. And also, I don't know if you saw, but I rolled a sleight of hand of 39.
Oh, I did not see. I'm not on D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay,
but I will
okay.
believe you. I will believe you. What do you want to slight?
More money.
Oh, okay. All right. 39 is big. 39 is big. So let's say that you just robbed him of another 50 gold.
Cool. I'm cool with that.
Right. So he gives you don't add anything to your inventory.
Yeah.
You know,
this is the past. It's okay. It's the past.
You take 50 gold from him, and he had already handed Viola 100 gold as a down payment. And he goes, one last thing. This is just a simple in and out job. There shouldn't be that much resistance, barely any guards. Just, go inside the cavern, underneath the mansion, and you'll know it when you see it. It's an ancient necklace. I mean, probably not a whole lot of necklaces just lying around in there. You'll know it when you see it. Bring it back to me.
Why do you want it?
Okay? You don't need to know. I'm paying for discretion. Ha, ha, ha. And then he walks away.
I see how it is. Okay.
He's like, I'll see you at sunrise.
Okay.
All right. So what, like Brahma and Nana walk up, and Brahma's like, oh, so are we doing this?
Yeah, well, we do have some friends here that can make pretty good replicas and duplicates. So let's pick it up, see what it does, see what it's worth, and we'll decide. We'll see.
Nana, still holding the soup ladle, smacks you in the shin, and goes, I saw you take that. Give me some.
Okay, I give her 10.
You give her 10. She goes, you slimy dog.
Well, yeah,
Stingy.
you didn't work for it. I did it.
Yeah, well, I got a soup ladle.
All right, well, let's go.
Okay. And Viola's still inside. Like, she's like, Nana's ready. She's got her soup ladle. Brahma, he's got his like a bag of lock picks and such. And Viola's still inside the cabaret thing.
Okay.
You want to check on her?
No.
Yeah, okay. Well, Brahma checks on her because he's nice, okay? He's a good guy who cares about his fellow party members. So he goes inside and he checks on her, and she's like, oh, it won't be a minute, darling. I'm just getting all of the disguises that we need and some masks and some bombs, just a couple of bombs here. Putting them in the sack. Okay, there we go. All good. Let's go. We're ready. So you guys start heading over. Do you need to get anything? What do you have, Pike?
I don't know.
Okay,
This is the past. I don't remember.
What's the past? You figure. You don't. Pike doesn't remember what he has, so we'll just pull it out of the thin air if we need
the
it.
standard equipment, the 2 daggers, bow, sword.
I just remembered I had this M16.
I just remembered I had this weapon that can kill literally anything by the slightest touch. Cool.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, you tripped and it fell down the chasm of never-ending chasmness. God, what a shame. Oh well, whatever. It's not like it mattered.
It's not like that would have been useful later.
Nah, it wouldn't have been. This is like, remember, like the guy said, Brahma's like, well, he said we weren't gonna deal with anything too important, so the sword that you just dropped down the chasm of never-ending chasmness probably won't come in handy.
Probably.
Yeah, Nana smacks you in the shin again with her soup ladle, and she goes, that was a good sword. Why'd you drop it, you loser? And you guys start making your way over to around the town, around the city. I don't know what this is. I don't know what Fairwood is. Around the place with buildings where people live in.
There you go.
And Yeah, there we go. And you make your way towards the the bottom of the hill, right? So on top of this hill, there is a manor, and the dude, the collector, told you that what you need is in the caverns beneath the manor. So how do you want to go about this?
So we got one treasure below and untold treasures above. Should we get greedy or just stick to the one thing first?
Where's Brahma? Viola says, and you guys like look around, and he's walking up. He's walking up the steps towards the manor.
Okay. New plan. Viola, go with him. Distract. See if you can loot anything while you're there, while Nan and I go down.
Okay. So she goes, she runs up up to Brahma as he's about to literally just start knocking on the door. And he does. He knocks on the door, and you see Viola run up next to him just as the door's open. And you can't tell what's going on from down there, but she's doing her best to like try to con artist her way through this, right? I don't know if I told you from the get. I might have forgotten this, but Brahma is a master lockpick. He's a half orc, by the way, just for theater of the mind. Remember, he's a big, brawny, but very silent, very, very meticulous half orc. Viola is a tiefling bard, who's also like a theater kid, and Nana, who is with you right now, is a soup ladle wielding goblin who's also very old and a master thief, and she stole. She has the sword of killing things now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she stole it from the chasm.
Good for her.
Yeah. She's not going to give it to you, though. This is my sword now.
Okay.
Puts it away. All right, let's go. Stop dilly-dallying.
Okay. Dilly-dally, shilly-shally.
No, I specifically asked you not to dilly-dally.
Dilly-dally, shilly-shally.
What did I just say? And, you guys go towards... Well, you try to find an entrance actually to the caverns below. So roll me an investigation.
Do. Nat 20 plus 13, 33.
Okay, all right. Okay, good. And better still because you guys you Pike, master tracker that you are, notice what appear to be wagon indentations on the floor. So you and Nana follow it and make your way towards what appears to be just a bunch of bushes and trees. But Nana, being a small 3-foot tall goblin, shimmies underneath, and she disappears within the shrubbery. And then she comes out later and she goes, "Oh yeah, this is the cavern right here. This is the place we gotta go. Come here.
Can I fit? Is it big enough?
You're just gonna have to crawl. You're gonna have to crawl and make your way through bushes, But these were like placed. She's like these were placed here. They're a really bad job of it though. These idiots, she says. You guys make it. You're going and you're inside a cavern right now, and it's very dark. Very dark, and
I have night vision.
Yeah, it literally doesn't matter. Both you and Nana have night vision, so I guess this is okay. Puzzle solved. Good job. You have night vision. You guys make it through the first entrance of the cavern, and eventually you reach the cavern floor stops being rocks and begins being like porcelain floor, and you get to this hallway that is, step on it. Find out.
Watch your step, Nana.
Don't tell me what to do. You take the first step. You're young and agile and hip.
Okay, I kick her. Like I shove her forward with my foot.
All right, try. What are you gonna roll me a animal handling.
Oh my god. Okay, I got a 3.
Wow, I didn't even know that was possible. You being level 1,000,000 and all.
15, but yeah.
Right. So you try to like shove her forward, and you miss because she's like super old and experienced. And you
Sure.
actually fall face first onto the porcelain, and it's like you know those like those like moving floors in the airport.
Yeah.
It's that, but it's like moving backwards. So
Ah.
it just like brings you back to the where you were.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's not going all that fast, Nana. You can like run across that, can't you?
I can, but I won't. I have bad knees. And she clambers on top of you, and she goes forward.
This reminds me of a movie I once saw. What's a
No, you
movie?
Yeah, what's that movie?
Uh,
that crystal orb telegram hypnosis illusion thing. When you took those mushrooms from the forest, I told you not to take those.
yeah. Yeah, this is giving me some weird deja vu.
I don't know what any of those words mean.
Okay, so I guess I I run. I try to run forward. I'll run the thing and try to get to the other side.
Why are you telling me this? Just do it. Just do it. You weirdo.
I'm telling you,
You don't have to
DM.
you don't have to narrate everything you do, man. I'm so sick and tired of you. Always doing this weird stuff. You kids, just run. Okay, you run. All right. Okay, you run. Whatever. You do your best to run through the thing, dude. Roll me roll me an acrobatics, actually, and a strength. Roll me both.
Okay, so 16 and oh my god, 34. Acrobatics 16.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Strength. I rolled stealth because I can't freaking read.
Oh.
So
Well, nobody notices you do this.
yeah. 11 strength.
Okay, so you literally run through the thing. You make a great you do a great job of running through the thing. You make it all the way to the end, and you're like, well, that wasn't that hard. And then you look back and you drop. Oh my god, you look back and Nana's gone. You drop Nana. But now she's very mad. She's very angry, and now she's running way faster than you were running, directly towards you, waving the soup ladle.
Yeah, what happened to your bad knees?
I'll give you a bad knee.
Yeah.
She says as she's like running towards you. But she eventually makes it towards you, and she trips and falls and goes, ow. Ow.
Oh, stop complaining. Get up. Let's go.
Whatever. You guys move past what is obviously a mimic, trying very hard to like pretend to be a chest.
Cool.
And yeah, Nana is like, "Do you want to shove your hand in that?"
No.
Okay. And eventually you get to this door, and it's just a door.
Cool. I want to roll an investigation on the door. This is D&D, man.
It is D&D.
Doors
man.
are scary.
Right? Yeah, roll.
24.
Roll an investigation.
I got a 24.
Okay. You notice that it is a wooden door with a with a steel handle, and nothing else.
Okay. Nana, give me that ladle.
She gives you the ladle.
Cool. I want to lockpick or, open the door with the ladle.
How do you do that?
I used the ladle.
How do you use the ladle? Describe it. Open the door with a ladle.
So how people use like a card to like shimmy it through not the door hinge, but like, shimmy it through the door so like the handle like it slides under the lock thing or whatever. I wanted to use that with the thin part of the ladle, like the handle of the ladle.
Oh. Okay. So while you're attempting to do this with the ladle, the door just swings open, and behind it is Brahma and Viola. And Brahma's like, hi, hello.
Sup? So wrong
Oh,
way?
you just... I don't know. I saw this door, and Viola told me not to open it, but I wanted to open it. I found I think I found the vault. There's a vault in there.
Cool. You go take care of that while Nana and I still try to find this necklace. Clearly, this is the wrong way.
Well, I think if I had to keep a necklace, I'd probably put it in that big vault over there.
Yeah, okay. Then you go handle that while we still look around this cavern just to make sure.
Okay, all right. So he turns back around, and Viola is like, "Oh, darling, this habit is so damp and dry.
I close the
and
door.
nasty." And you close the door.
Yes, while she's talking.
She
Thank God.
opens the door. She's like, "Can I go with you?"
No.
Okay. Yeah, close the door. There's another door actually right next to it.
Of
And
course there is.
It's like, yeah, it's singing. I am the magical singing door. You must sing a song better than me to open the door.
Okay. What's behind the door?
Nana
What's behind you?
I can't tell you. You have to sing, and then I will open it. Nana's like, I don't sing. I'm not gonna sing. You do this. You do. I'm gonna go with them. And she opens the other door and goes through.
Okay. Sing anything?
Yeah, you must sing, and then I will open, and perhaps there's treasure. This is singing.
Okay. Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seaking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, opponent of Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all.
She tries to sing. It opens, and there is a giant golem behind it, like a guardian golem made out of stone and fire.
Okay. I close the door back.
It breaks through the door, killing the singing door, and roll athletics, actually.
Why is my athletic stat so low? I'm a rogue. It is a 5.
Oh no! it hits you immediately, and you take 15 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and initiative. There's no rolling. You're just there. And now you're fighting the thing.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like, I guess that was his turn. So
You said it is an iron golem?
did I say iron?
I don't know.
I said
What did
stone.
you- stone.
No, stone and fire. Stone and fire.
Oh, okay. Cool. Does it have eyes?
I guess I don't know.
Does
It's got
that
a rock for a face.
right? But does it have like 2 little glowing eyes, 2 little holes in its mouth?
It's
with
got.
its face?
It's like no, it doesn't have 2 holes. It has like a. It has. Okay, so what the rock that's the face has like some cracks in it, and there's like fire coming out of that. You know.
Okay. Cool. Oh, I know. Okay. I want to run back to the tram thing, you know, the moving floor.
Okay.
I want to run to that, let that take me, and I'm hoping that the golem chases after. And
It's chasing, dude. It's chasing.
great. I'm running back down. I see the mimic, right? I want to get a rope arrow from my bow. I want to shoot it. I want to shoot the mimic, okay? And then I want to pull the rope and pull the mimic as I'm running on the tram. Does that make sense?
So, wait. So, okay. So you're running across the tram. You shoot the mimic. Okay. Yeah. Right. I get roll to hit, I guess.
Okay. I got a 23.
Oh, nice. Yeah, okay. So you definitely hit the mimic, and the mimic is like, ah, how'd you know? How'd you know I was a mimic? And you're still running, so I guess you're pulling it behind you.
Yes, and I'm hoping that
Right.
like with the friction, not the friction, but like the speed of the tram and me running, it launches the mimic into the air as I'm pulling it. And what I'm hoping for is the mimic's mouth opens, and then it like gets on and chomps down on the head of the golem.
Okay. All right. So you're running, and then you pull the mimic behind you, and the speed at which you're running actually allows it to like be acrobatic and in the air and aerodynamic, and it's got its mouth open and all that. But as soon as the golem starts chasing you, it breaks the tram. It stomps on it, and the tram breaks. Rocks start falling from the ceiling, and you're gonna have to roll me a acrobatics to see if you stay up.
I got a 21.
And you stay up. You're still running. But you still got the mimic with you. You're holding on to the mimic. But this thing is running, and it essentially broke the tram. And it didn't fall through though. Just, rocks falling. In fact, dodge the rock. Dodge a rock.
Okay.
Run another acrobatics.
Oh, okay. I got a nat 20 plus 10, 30.
Oh man, so you dodged the hell out of that rock. But this golem is still behind you. It's hitting the other sides of the cavern walls with its fist, and eventually like one of the walls collapses, and right next to you, the tram is no longer moving. Now you're just running at your own pace. And right next to you see Brahma, Viola, and Nana running alongside you. And Nana's like, "Hey, what you got there?"
What's you got there?
Brahma pulls up a small little box, and he opens it, and lo and behold, the necklace. He goes, "We got this."
Cool.
Yeah, and Viola's like, "Yes, darling. Honestly, it would have been very simple if we had just gone in there and opened the." She's like, "What is that?"
Don't worry about it.
says-
Run.
And then you guys are fucking running. You got this. And Viola's like, "Oh, this is perfect. This is marvelous. I mean, this is usually how all of our heists end up, just us running away from the thing. But hey, it doesn't matter because we got it. We got the necklace."
Okay, shut up, hide, keep running, and don't look back. Smoke bomb.
Smoke bomb. You throw the smoke bomb. Are you still holding on to the guy, the mimic?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you're still holding on to the mimic. You're running. It's like being dragged, behind you. Oh my god, this being a mimic sucks.
Yeah.
And as you're getting towards the exit, there is rocks are still falling, and some there's essentially like a cave in, right? And it blocks the entrance, so you have to like go another way. And Brahma
Actually,
just yelled,
no. Viola,
Oh.
bomb it.
Viola takes the bomb out, and she goes, "Wait, hold on, we're danger close. We need to stop. Hold on, give it a second. Why don't I just throw this bomb at the thing chasing us?"
Give me a bomb. I'll throw it.
She hands you a bomb, and then she turns around and she goes, "Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Toss.
You toss your bomb. She tosses her bomb behind you. Your bomb explodes the cave-in. Good job. Good fucking thinking, Pike. Jared. And she throws her bomb behind, and it hits the golem, and there are 2 simultaneous explosions. Just a whole lot of stuff going on, a whole lot of rocks falling, and a whole lot of smoke. And eventually, when the smoke clears, you're right there. Like the exit is in front of you. You're good. You made it out of the manor. You look back though, and there was another, like, cave-in, I guess. And you see Brahma, Viola, and Nana, and she goes, "Oh no, look what you done! You gotta get us. How do we get out of here?"
Wait. I thought we were out.
Well, you're out, but you threw a bomb, and then she threw a bomb.
Yeah.
And you guys were still within the cavern, so your thing broke like through the cavern, like the cave-in that was blocking your exit, but now there was another cave-in, and now you guys are separated. You can still sort of see them though, like through the hole.
But how does that work if we were right next to each other? How can we be separate? What?
You were running. You were not on the same path. You were running across where the tram would have been, and they were running where the wall would have been next to you.
Okay. So the mimic and I are on the other side, and they are not.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just like they. Yeah.
Okay. So how do I see them? Like, was it bars, railings?
No. Like it's a cave-in, so like there's like a hole there, I guess. Like there's you know that they're there and you can sort of see them, but you just can't get through them. Nana's like trying to like make her way through. She's like, I can make it. I can get through this. I can get through this. Brahma, break some rocks. And Brahma's like, okay, I guess.
You got another bomb?
And he's trying. And Viola's like, okay, hold on. I must. I grabbed 3. I do have another one right here. I'm afraid. What if there's another cave-in? We could die here. And just as she says that, you all hear like a big thud, and she turns around and she goes, "Oh bother, he's still alive." Oh. And there's the golem, and Nana's like, "Oh you, oh my goodness, okay, Pike, get through this,
Okay, first hand me all the loot.
Brahma, Nana's like, "No, we're not gonna hand you all the loot. What are you doing? This is mine. I'm taking this." And Brahma pushes her out of the way, and she goes, "Here you go." And he tries to like squeeze his hand through the thing. It doesn't make it, but like you now have like the box.
Great. Mimic, open up.
The mimic opens his mouth. He goes, "Okay, you're a fucking jerk, but here."
I toss the box inside the mimic.
And he closes his mouth.
Hold on. Just between you and me, DM. Sleight of hand, I got a 35. Okay, I sleight of hand, and I take the necklace from the box. Right, but I replace it with something else. You decide what. I don't care. Hopefully something that looks like it. With the ladle, because I'm still. I was still holding it with the ladle.
Okay,
that's inside the box.
You put the ladle,
and then the box is inside the mimic.
Box inside the mimic.
And I tuck the necklace away.
Okay, all right. You do that.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I do that really quickly. I want to help them. Cool. What can I do? Can I Misty Step? Can I Misty Step?
Take your time. How does Misty Step work again?
Let me see. It's a teleportation. That's what it says. Can I like Nightcrawler, like pop in there and then pop us all back out? Just Nightcrawler?
Kind of cramped in there. Well, you have to try to. Can I give you? Can I?
How about this?
Something?
I reach my hand in the hole and I say, "Everybody, hold on!" And then they grab my hand, all 3 of them, and then I Misty Step further back. So technically, they're all touching me to be able to teleport. You know what I mean?
All right, you shove your hand in there, and you can no longer see, but you hear like some scuffling, some like steel touching, and then Viola's like, "I'm trying, darling. Hold on, Brahma, take this. Brahma, jump from above." And then Nana's like, you guys can't do anything right. Hold on, I got this. And Brahma's like, "Wait, no, hold on, let me. We just, and then you just hear a whole lot of like weird noises, and then the golem's like stomping, and rocks keep falling, and Brahma's like, "Yeah, no, I mean, whatever." You just hear a lot of shit going on, and nobody's touching your hand. You're gonna have to find another way to them.
Okay. Okay. Um. Okay.
You hear Nana's voice, and she goes, I knew this place was cursed. God damn it! If you'd listened. And Viola's like, darling, you never said this place was cursed. Oh, Joe, no, that's 10 hit points.
Just take my hand.
They can't. They don't respond to that. There's
Okay.
a lot of commotion going on.
Okay, I get my short bow. Is Viola still holding the bomb in her hand?
You can't tell.
I can't look in through the hole.
You see a lot of debris, a lot of rocks falling. It's getting like increasingly difficult to see through the hole.
Okay, all right. What I plan on doing, and depending on my rolls, we'll see how this goes. What I want to do is I want to shoot an arrow through the hole to hit the bomb, and hopefully that'll launch the bomb to the golem and explode and whatever. Okay?
Pike,
Let me try
you can't see the bomb.
It doesn't matter. It's called luck. That's what thieves are known for. I'm rolling to hit. And
You're
guess
rolling
what?
to hit. You got this.
I got a 27.
You got a 27. You take your bow out. You aim it. You throw it in there, and you hear an explosion. And then it's silent. You see a narrow crack in the rocks. Some debris starts falling through.
Should I roll an investigation?
You can if you want.
Okay. I got a 31.
So you notice that it's looser than it was before. The explosion must have shifted something in the rocks. You feel like you could probably it might take a little while, but you could probably break these rocks apart, kind of dig your way through this.
Sure.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You start digging. You start digging through the rocks, and more rocks fall when you take a rock out of the place, and you're just you keep pulling, and then more rocks fall, and you're like, God damn it, and it's taking a while, and you're starting to get nervous. And the mimic is just next to you, and he's like, can I help? I'm gonna put my hand over here, and then more rocks fall, and then he's trying to help you now. But it just keeps falling and falling and falling, and eventually you clear enough away where you could maybe try to climb and squeeze through the top of it.
Yes.
Oh, so you do that, and you hear something. You hear breathing. You hear labored breathing. And you squeeze your way through and fucking make it through, and it's dark inside, but it doesn't matter because you have night vision. And you see your party on the floor.
Uh-huh.
And you see the golem also on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody's moving except Viola's chest as it's moving up and down, and she's breathing. And she looks at you and she goes, oh, this is not the finale I had in mind.
There's the curtains aren't drawing yet. I wanna touch all of them and try to Missy step.
Roll me an athletics to see if you can get through. Athletics and an acrobatic. I don't know.
Well, which one? Because for acrobatics,
both.
I got a 28.
Okay. Good enough.
Okay.
You kind of try to get in there, and you successfully dislocate your shoulder to get in there, and then you pop it back into place, and you're in there, and she's got her eyes closed, but you can feel that she's sort of still breathing right now.
Okay.
And you said you touch all of them?
Yeah, I try to touch a part of all of them to Missy step all of us out of there.
and you do that.
Okay.
You know, yeah. You touch all of them and you misty step them outside, but something's wrong.
Mm.
You felt you know, they're out there and they're on the floor, and you know, you're gripping onto Viola's arm or hand, and you notice that Nana is uncharacteristically quiet and unmoving. Same thing with Brahma, and Viola's breath is getting significantly less vigorous.
Hey now, don't do this. The stage still needs their star.
She laughs and she goes, grabbed masks. I should have grabbed health potions.
Yeah, probably. Why didn't you? You said you were ready.
I just wanted to commit to the bit.
How is this a bit?
I'm a star. I can't go anywhere without my costumes and my mask. How did you think we made it through the mansion?
Yeah, that's why I sent you up there to begin with. You can't. We gotta get you back.
We did it though. We got the necklace.
We did. I bring it out of my pocket. Can I roll an investigation to see like what is this necklace and if I can tell anything about it?
Roll an Arcana.
An Arcana. Okay.
Yes.
I got a 16.
It has no magical value. Roll your investigation.
I got a 18.
From what you can tell, it's just a very old necklace.
Mm. Okay. I'm sorry I wasn't fast enough.
Viola she didn't hear that.
Okay. Great.
She's gone.
Well. I wanna. She's wearing a cloak, right? Or like a hood, a cloak.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. This backstory, Pike wasn't wearing one, so I wanna take hers and put it on, and that's like the cloak I use in the present.
Brahma had some lockpicks in his inventory.
I want to take his lockpicks because he taught me everything I know about that art, about the art of the sleight of hands and lockpicking.
And Nana didn't teach you anything but how to have a smart mouth.
Yep, that's right. That's something that I can never forget. Okay. What's the time? Is it almost sunrise?
It is. It's dawn right now.
It's dawn. Okay. I want to at least cover them for the time being. With like the shrubs or the bushes that were there before. And,
right, okay.
And I'll come back later to give it a proper burial. And I bring the mimic, pick him up, through the handles because it's a treasure chest. Said, all right, let's go. We got a delivery to make.
And so you make your way back to your cabaret, and you're met by the collector, and he's just sitting there near the tree, waiting.
Cool. I walk up.
Hood up.
Okay. I walk up. I put the chest down, and I say, well, where's my payment?
he looks at you, and he looks at the chest, which is very clearly a mimic, and he looks around. He's like, where are the rest?
This necklace better be worth it.
He looks down at the mimic and he goes, well, you clearly tamed this thing. I'm assuming the necklace is in there.
In the chest? Yeah, it's a chest.
Oh, okay.
Treasures are kept in chests. That's exactly where we found it.
Treasures are kept in chests. I suppose, actually, you know what? He doesn't notice it's a mimic. He does not notice it's a mimic.
Thank
he
you.
thinks it is a chest. Yes. And sorry, it's just the bit was that this mimic is really bad at being a mimic. But
Commit to the bit.
Commit to the bit. He does not. Yeah. The mimic heard that, and it tried its best to commit to the bit. It is now a better mimic for it, and it is, as far as this guy can tell, it's just a chest. And he looks at that and he's like, well, it's very unfortunate for you that you no longer have a party that can successfully claim this bounty, he says, as 3 other dudes come out of your cabaret holding knives and swords. And the dude is like, he puts his hand over the mimic, thinking it's a chest. He's like, I'll just keep this, and were I you, I'd just walk away.
Were I you, I pay more attention to your employ. So here I want to remember in the what was it, the mirror dimension where I did that awesome ricochet?
Yes.
This is where it originated from. I want to
Oh.
take 3 of my daggers and just, bullseye the super villain and throw him, and it hits, hopefully lands on the 3 other people and kills them.
Because this is canon, I'll allow you to do that. You throw your daggers. The first one's like the butt of its end hits like the bridge of that dude's nose, and then it ricochets off of that one, hits one of the other dudes, and then the other 2 just kill the other guys, like in this like flare of fashiony bladedness. And when the guy falls down, he goes, "Oh, you son of a bitch!" The mimic's mouth opens and goes, "Commit to the bit," and then he eats him. He chomps half of his torso off, and yeah, you can look through his belongings, but the man was broke. You get.
I already stole all of his money, didn't I?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good job, Mimic.
Yeah, the mimic looks at you and goes, "Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you lost your people, but thanks for teaching me how to be a mimic."
Yeah, man. Thank you for committing.
I'll try. I'll keep this one in mind. I will be the best mimic I can be.
All right. Well, I hope to see you around. I might need you one day.
Man, no, I'll never forget you. And you guys shake hands. You shake hands with the mimic, and Pike. Well, he goes inside the cabaret. He gets as many belongings as he can.
I go outside, give the 3 a proper burial, and head on my way.
You walk, and you just walk for a bit. This is the first time you've been alone in a long time, so you walk for a while until your feet hurt, and then you keep walking. You keep walking for a bit until eventually you come upon this tree on a hill, and you sit on the at the base of the tree. And you sit there for a while, and after what seems like forever, you notice a wagon wheel just kind of rolling across the path in front of you. And you hear it like thud and fall. Would you like to investigate?
Sure. Investigate.
You get.
I got a 31.
Well, that's good. You can actually, without even having to get up, you see you turn and you see where it came from, and there's a small wagon now missing a wheel, just kind of like on the side of the road, and there's like a hooded figure, just small 5'4" figure, just staring at it.
Hey, you need some help?
Figure turns around and takes his hood off, and he's wearing clown makeup. Got a big red nose, and he goes, "Oh, it's kind of funny, I guess. My wagon broke. You ever had one of those weeks where you almost wish you were eaten by a dragon? I'm having one of those weeks."
I think I know what you mean. Let me help with that.
And camera pans up to the sky, and the audience knows what's going on, but Pike doesn't know what's going on. and that's a wrap.
Cool, man. Look at that. We got some backstory for once.
We got some backstory. It was funnier than I thought it was gonna be, but also kind of like I it wasn't the ending. Like the ending was fine. The deaths were kind of not the way I planned, but then that also kind of made them worse, I guess.
Bad ending or like?
No, like they were obviously meant to die, but
yeah.
It was supposed to be a lot more like heroic finale, This one was just kind of like, oh, wow, people die and then it's over.
Well, it's like regardless of how you guys treat each other, there's still some like, there's some unspoken thing of like, yeah, you guys care for each other, and when the time comes, or like when not when the time comes, but like when it counts, you guys show that, oh wait, no, I actually care about this person, and I'm gonna try my best to help. And sometimes your best still isn't good enough. That's
sometimes your best is not good enough, and now I have a nana-shaped hole in my heart.
Yeah. So that's the tragedy. It's okay if it's not heroic, but there's a little bit of tragic, maybe.
Yeah.
Using the word very
real.
loosely.
Very loosely. It was real. It was real, and that's just the way things go sometimes. But yeah, that's Pike's backstory. That, at the very least, that's how Pike met Beans.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, hope you guys liked this episode of the Delta Quest and this Delta series. We'll be back next month to see just how many birthday parties Mauro will still be going to.
Hopefully that's it for the year.
That's it for the year.
I hope so.
Okay. All right. Later, boys.
Bye.
We have for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on another episode of the Razzle Dazzle Show. Be sure to let us know what you think about this episode somewhere on the internet. Follow us on our socials and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be sure to rate us 5 stars and leave a comment down below. We'll catch you on the next one.
Next time on the Razzle Dazzle Show.
Every great character has their faults, and whenever like Ben achieves like a great like feat, like saving the universe, he gets cocky and overconfident in himself, so like that's also a good little crutch that he always has to like relearn pretty often, especially when he gets new powers, new aliens, when he powers up, when he gets like the ultimate forms and all that stuff,
Yeah.
And I like that because it shows that like any person, any human, you don't just learn a lesson once and then you just are automatically better and you automatically retain all of that forever. No, you have to sometimes relearn the same lessons so it can really stick. And Ben is a great example of that. And that's to me why, like I mentioned earlier, I resonate a lot with Ben. I think I resonate with Ben 10 more than any character in fiction.
Tune in next week.